Sergeant Amy Olson. I am a UAS operator, which basically means that I fly drones. What we do is we are surveillance, so we have a camera and we also have a laser system which we get to designate targets and point laser pointers at targets for ground troops to see. The difference between a normal drone is these have a 19-foot wingspan, so the way they take off is we launch them from a launcher and then we fly them based off of a computer program, so it's all algorithms inside the aircraft and inside the computer that basically I tell it what to do on my software and the aircraft will respond. The coolest part about my job is when we get to go do missions. We actually get to watch convoys and make sure everyone is safe, and sometimes we get to see personnel doing things. If they're enemy personnel, we get to basically send in a grid coordinate to the ground troops and they get to go in and take them out.
I'm Sergeant Nicholas Cooper. I'm a 35 November Signals Intelligence Communications Analyst. We analyze the electromagnetic spectrum to help our movement commanders prepare their battlefield and prepare their movements. We analyze anything from a ham radio to a computer to a cell phone and use those networks to kind of help paint the picture for those commanders. The cool parts about it is a lot of what I could do transfers over to a three-letter agency like the FBI, CIA, NSA. A lot of these jobs feed off of the TS clearances we can get from doing this and a lot of the skills that we acquire doing it in school and then outside of school with whatever unit you're with. One big thing that I really enjoyed is when I went in is it is a longer AIT. The first 3 months of it is the unclass and it's just kind of learning the radio wave frequencies and the spectrum itself. But then after that you start getting into working with the NSA and actually they're your head guidelines for a lot of the stuff that we do. So that's what you're higher up after the Army is working for the NSA, and that's kind of a cool, kind of secret spy stuff that you can do. So
I'm Staff Sergeant Drew Peterson. My MOS is 15 Echo, Unmanned Aircraft Systems Repair. And I'm responsible for taking care of these aircraft that you see behind me. I have a team that works with me and we make sure that all the scheduled inspections as well as anything that breaks during flight or landing gets taken care of. I've been around the world, 2 deployments, and I've had a great opportunity to get education, get endorsements, things like from the FAA, the FCC, secret security clearance. So being a 15 Echo is a very rewarding career field.
My name is Specialist Isaiah Wright. I'm a 35 Fox all-source intelligence analyst. Basically, I gather intelligence from different sources, including imagery and human intelligence and signals intelligence. I compile that all into a brief to give to the commander so that he can make a decision on what to do next on the battlefield. On the civilian side, I already obtained a top secret security clearance, which saves a government agency $80,000 and gives me a foot up when applying for the 3-letter agencies such as the CIA or FBI.
I am Sergeant Garrett Moore, a 35 Tango, a military intelligence systems maintainer and integrator. My job is to maintain and integrate all of the Intel architecture, whether it's hardware, software, breaking down computers, diagnosing hardware issues, working through different software issues between all of the other 35 series MOSs.
I'm Staff Sergeant Warren Holscher with the Iowa National Guard. I'm a 35 Mike, which is the Human Intelligence Collector or Analyst. Part of my job is talking to people. That's really to boil it down, that's the basics of it. There's a lot of facets to that, and you've heard, from a lot of the other analysts or the intelligence groups here. We put together another piece of that puzzle. A good example I like to give is you want to take a trip to Hawaii. You can Google photos of Hawaii, you can kind of get a picture of where things are or see it from above, but you don't really know what the sand feels like or what the good restaurants are until you actually talk to somebody. So we help plug those holes or fill in those puzzle pieces of those details that you just can't get from a photograph or from something that you read.
The best thing that I've done joining the Iowa National Guard is getting to meet all the different people that I've met and getting to go all the different places that I've gone. I definitely wouldn't have gone to some of the places like different states and things like that, and you meet all kinds of people from different cultures, different walks of life. It's just a really great experience. It's a very immersive experience, and it's just one of a kind that not a lot of people get to experience.
Hey, thanks for watching as we explore today military intelligence and drone operations. If any of this inspired you, contact your local recruiter or check us out at Iowa Army National Guard Recruiting and Retention on all social media platforms.